Hi guys. I want to talk about something, right? And I want to talk about Philadelphia 76ers. And there's a lot of hate going on for this one guy and the guy that's on my screen. Um, Man, he's only 24 years old. Um, a lot of Philly fans want him gone. Um, to me, that's not a fan. A fan is you're a fan of a team and you're a fan of everybody on that team, right? That's a true fan. You got your casuals, but then you got your true fans supporting each and every one of those players on that bench, on that roster. If you're gonna like Maxi, y'all were so high on Maxi, right, for that one game when he scored 16, I believe, in that sixth game or fifth game, or I think it was the sixth game, right? Right? Y'all were high. Y'all were so high on him. What happened? What happened? He was a no-show in Game 7. Okay, where was Joel Embiid? And four fourth quarters. Where was he in the fourth quarter? Right? There's tons of the blame to go around, guys, and you can't blame one guy. Look, I get it. He's been in the league for 4 years. He hasn't improved. I get it. Okay, but you got to look at it from his perspective, right? He's playing scared right now. A lot of people are calling him a broken player, and by the definition of a broken anything, it can be fixed, right? It's like a broken chair. You can super glue back on that leg, right? Or, you know, you can add cloth to it. You know what I mean? So it's not over for this guy. This guy has so much talent, um, you know, and for me, y'all have to be patient a little bit, man. A little bit longer. He's got all this talent, right? He does everything so well. Dwight Howard came on, and said the same thing, man. You can't keep hating on a guy, man. It's the Philadelphia 76ers, not Ben Sixers, right? All of them are to blame. And I want to talk about Doc Rivers. Okay, Doc Rivers is a known choke artist. He did it in L.A. twice or more. I can't remember, but he's known for that. His last championship run was in '08. And how long was that ago? Yeah. How was that long? I mean, that was so long ago. That's almost been 2 decades, right? In '08, I graduated high school. That was when he first won his first title. And he had 4 Hall of Famers on it. Rajon Rondo, number 1. Paul Pierce, number 2. KG, number 3. And Ray Allen. All 4 of those guys are Hall of Famers. In my eyes. I mean, you can debate it, but, you know, yeah, I mean, put some blame on Ben. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not going to totally defend the guy, but yeah, I mean, he gets some blame too. But all that team deserves blame. Don't blame just one guy for losing Game 7. I mean, you know, Embiid could have played better. You know, Seth Curry could play better. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris was, you know, he was doing so well in the Washington series in the beginning of the Atlanta Hawks series too. He was pretty consistent, and then then when the Hawks started winning the Game 3, right, and then now the confidence started saying, hey, we got to be in emergency mode. But you got to think about, as a fan, right? As a fan, you want your team to do well. And maybe he does need to get traded. Because here's the thing, right? Once the Philly fans start hating on you, just hate you, okay? Like us, well, not me, but because I don't live in Cleveland. But since I'm a Cavalier fan, did I hate LeBron for doing that decision? Yeah, I hated him for doing it. But I don't hate the person. I understood. I understood. He wanted to do, and see, some people say, Kevin Durant is the same thing, and he's the one that created the super team thing. It's just, but not with LeBron. So going back to Simmons. So Simmons needs to get in the gym and start practicing, start training. Okay. But before that, he does any of that, he needs to get his confidence back up. I don't know if it's his family that's causing it. I don't know. Only Ben Simmons knows. But you know, you, we all as fans want our teams to do so well, right? And unfortunately, Philadelphia was a championship team, as we all thought they were, right? But when those come about, when those projections come out, you're like, we got a team this year, right? Embiid's healthy, or he wasn't. And there's another thing, right? Embiid. The thing with Embiid, I'm not hating on the guy. Like, he's a terrific talent, but you can't. For me, you can't give him a pass as a Philly fan. I'm not a Philly fan, but if I was a Philly fan, I would not give him a pass. Because, look, was it Ben Simmons' fault that y'all lost 3 games at home? That series should have ended in 5, right? Where was Embiid in the fourth quarters? You can blame it on his knee or his torn meniscus. You can blame it on that. But guess what? Those excuses stopped when you entered the postseason. If you're healthy enough to play, those excuses stopped. Okay? And a lot of casuals say Ben Simmons sucks and all that stuff. Look, that's why they're casuals. They only pay attention to the stat sheet, right? Oh, he's only got 5 points, really? But again, and I apologize for my video being so red and stuff, but I don't have like a lamp or whatever. I haven't used my kitchen light or my lamp up there. So I'm trying to get my room brighter. But yeah, so so let me talk about my 5 trade destinations for this guy, and y'all can debate it, on my comment section. And not really in particular order. Portland for McConnell. Or McConnell. Yeah, CJ. No, hold on. One of the guys in Portland. I can't remember his name. I said CJ McConnell. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Minnesota. I think that'd be interesting over there. The Clippers. That'd be a nasty 3. If Simmons gets his confidence back, that'd be a nasty big 3 over there. You got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and if Kawhi Leonard resigns, I guess. I don't know what his situation is over there, but so you got probably the top, other than Draymond, you got the top 3 perimeter defenders in the game today on one team. That'd be pretty crazy. Look, no offense to Rudy Gobert. He's the best post defender. No question about it. Not hating on him. He's the best at that position. However, anytime Embiid, Jokic, even the guy on my screen can't score, right? Apparently. He had 42 on him. Can't be the best post defender or paint defender and get 42 dropped on your head by a guy that's not even known for scoring. You can't allow that to happen. It's a perimeter-driven league now. He's not overrated. He's not overrated to me, but he's just not. He's not the best defender in general. Um, it's a perimeter league, like I said, and Ben Simmons deserved it. Um, he can guard 1 through 5 at an elite level. And I'm not talking about like, oh, just a decent defender on everybody. No, he can without these lots of bubble screens. I mean, he can probably shut down everybody, including Durant. Um, and the reason why I say that is because this league is not. I'm not gonna say soft, but it's not as good as it was back in the '90s and '80s, which, especially the '90s, which had a lot of more physicalness uh, in that era. But they stopped that. I don't know why, but so going back to my trade destinations, I think my number one would be Golden State, and I feel like that would be the best thing that they can get for Simmons is they would get those 2 first-round picks and Andrew Wiggins. You would have that score now at the small forward, but it still doesn't address their point guard concerns, right? I mean, they can go get Kyle Lowry maybe, but again, and it's unlikely this will happen, but maybe the other LA team, the Lakers, maybe. He's got his best buddy over there, and obviously LeBron. If you're not knowing their history, look it up between LeBron and Simmons. They play in the offseason, and you can show a lot of videos on YouTube about Simmons shooting it. I mean, he's done it. He just doesn't do it in the game time decisions, right? And that's what I'm blaming Doc Rivers for. Just not even Doc, that whole organization as a whole. They didn't put no pressure on him to be great. Now, some players don't need that motivation. They have it already inside them. Where Simmons needs that from someone. And I'm thinking LeBron is the best guy to get it out of him. But that's my opinions. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm not begging people to subscribe to my channel. I mean, I'm just starting out, and I just installed this Streamlabs software, so I finally realized what to do as far as like software is concerned. So yeah, I'm not going to beg y'all to subscribe. If y'all like my content, I'm not going to be one of those clickbait titles. How people to get the views, but no, I'll just put straight facts on. Excuse me, and that will do it. Thank y'all again.